I'm not lying. It happens all the time. I'm being serious. Hey.
Step back.
Wait, leg checking like a savage. The reason being, there's something about coming home, sitting at a computer, watching on the monitor, as opposed to being there in person. You see things differently.
There you go. Step back. Circle out. Circle out. Get back to the middle. Circle out. Circle out.
Mix it up. Don't let him.
Let's go. Come on, blue shorts. You're winning this fight right now. These guys don't. As long as you sprawl and brawl, son. Sprawl and brawl. Good push off. Oh, there you go. Step all the way back. Look at my man. Look at. He's like, get your ass. Step back. Step back. I'm tired of shit, man. Oh, there it is. We're going to stop this. Intelligence. Oh, set up. See how borderline that was right there? But hold on, because I got to bring this up because, again, talking about old Herb Dean and just people being in trouble and some people yelling, stop the fight. How many of you, when this started, was saying stop the fight? See, he said, show me something. Hold on, it was longer than that. So here we go. We know he's tired. We got to tell him to get up. Look how many punches he's taking. How many people would let him take that many punches, especially when they just had to stand him up because he was dead tired? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, his face. What a pause. That's so gangster. That's so gangster. Then my man throws a shot at the end, right? I think the biggest thing, but again, Corey's doing a great job. He's right there on the action. That's the one thing I do like about the referees we do have, Rob and Corey, is they know enough. Like, because this is all exhibition, we don't really know how in shape they are. We don't really know much about them, right? So we got to be careful, and we want to be nice and close, stopping because of blood, because nobody's trying to pay all that money for, blood tests and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Flying stripper with the follow TY stripper. And so it's one of those things, all right? Just keep it, dude, that's the best face ever. But these guys, they do a really good job staying in nice and close.
Stay away from him and just
Oh! Oh, shit! Oh, shit again!
1 minute. 60 seconds, man. 60 seconds, you're good. Relax. He's hurt. Just relax. He's hurt. Elbow to the body. Just relax. He's hurt.
So, stop the fight! He just fell flat on his back. Flat on his back. And he just took a big ass shot. Hold on, he just took a big ass shot. Boom.
1 minute. 60 seconds, man.
Now he has control, and he's in the mount. He's in half mount.
60 seconds, you're good. Relax. He's hurt. Just relax. He's hurt. Elbow to the body. Just relax. He's hurt.
push him out.
Just relax. He's
Push
hurt,
him
bro.
away from you and get up.
Just relax. Relax.
Get
Relax.
up.
What I'm trying to say is, right? Sir Potty 411 would follow. What I'm trying to say is, you're trying to see little things to know that they're all right. The initial reaction, for sure. You know what I mean? The way they fall flat, but then they got to get their bearings. But I guess what I was trying to get at, if you noticed, once again, you see where the referee was? He was right on top of it. Where else would you want the referee to be? He's watching their eyes, he's watching their reactions, and he's giving them the benefit of the doubt. Let him take 2 shots. I would have been kind of like, nah, man, especially the way you fell. That's what I mean. In the very beginning, when they fall like that, and the way that the other fighter fell, if that don't make you jump in and stop it right there, once they hit the floor and they kind of start moving, you kind of let it play out a little bit. It's probably already in your head that I'm going to let this play out a little bit. As long as he's not taking just horrible, horrible damage. But he took 2 good shots right there, right? But now look, he's inside control.
Resting on you,
Get up
James.
now. Get up now. Get up now.
Get up, baby.
Now.
But if we were screaming stop the fight, we should have screamed the minute he flew backwards. Oh, he's knocked out. He's out.
Force the right arm
Got
down.
it.
Let's go. Force the right arm down. Let's go.
That's right. Get out of there.
Fight that off. Show me something. 30 seconds.
Now my man has his back and is finishing with a goddamn rear naked choke.
Ref, 30 seconds. You good, bro?
Mork's safety is absolutely the number one priority in a violent sport. But not only is it safety, it's to know that fine line between the two. Allowing a little bit of risk, because that's what we do. We play a punching sport. We play a brutal sport. It's a very fine line between safe, too cautious, too reckless, right? They're quick reactions. Ones that we can make a lot easier sitting on this side of the screen than being right in there. So the best thing you can do is, like I always tell them, like people that want to come in here, is learn how to make sure have a conversation. And if they're following your commands, they still in the game. Hey, you got to move, man. This doesn't look good. I'm all right down here. All right, but I'm telling you, I'm only going to let you take a couple punches. Intelligent defense. This doesn't look very intelligent. You got to move. You have to make a choice. Are you going to push on this leg and get out of this mount and take a couple punches in the face? Or are you going to stay there and just try to roll with 15 of the punches and take them all to the face, which I'm going to stop it anyways. See what I mean? You got to make that fine line. You got to do that little risk versus reward. But when we get knocked for a loop, especially when you get hit like that and you fall down, it's like, wait, you try to figure it out up, down, you know what I mean? You just got put into a tumbler. But like I said, you know, if you look at the refs, they're paying attention. You can, if you've been around, you can see. If you're out, I mean, we seen the one guy, he literally, when he got slammed, he took a straight nap. We see people get knocked out there and they're out. They don't look at you. They're looking right at him and start reacting by putting a hand and a knee up. They might still be a little sloppy because they're getting their bearings about them, but they know enough to try to, so you got it. I mean, so again, do you give them the benefit? When Robbie Lawler was in that choke, and even though he was throwing a thumbs up and he felt like he was good, and then he let his hand drop softly because he was trying to just rest it out. And Herb panicked. He panicked, was like, and he stopped it. And at first, Robbie was really pissed off, but then was like, you know what? You're one of the best referees in the biz. And he said, you know, it is what it is. And that's kind of what but the problem is, Tito versus Randy, if Robbie did go out, he popped up pretty goddamn fast when they stopped it. He was already, and I'm not talking about popped his head up. He was up on his feet going, like he knew. He kept saying, okay, but that's what I'm saying. Was he trying to relax? Was he in a choke? Like when I got stuck in this triangle choke against Parampina in a grappling competition, at one point I just flopped over to the side and went straight limp, and he was squeezing, and all I could do was grab just enough leg to get it off my neck, so I could be like, and I would breathe, and then when he would squeeze, I would literally just sit there and I was going, you know, and hold it, like trying to control my breath. If you hold your breath, you're going to pass out, right? So I tried to slow breathe. I sat in that thing for 3 minutes, but every time the referee, I mean, I'm laying there limp, literally limp, trying to conserve everything. But when the referee says, hey, are you good? I'm good. But I couldn't get out. Finally, put it this way, I stayed in that triangle choke for so long, Parampina couldn't hold it anymore. It started to break, and I went wiggling out of there, popped up. I was just dizzy as hell. Then I ended up winning the match. But I fell into that triangle choke and was in there for at least 3 minutes. And the only thing so what I'm saying about with Robbie, when he dropped his hands, you know what I mean? When he drops his hand, you know, again, maybe the choke was really being applied and he's like just trying to conserve. I'm just saying, there's a lot of shit going on inside that choke. You know what I mean? But he didn't. The biggest thing is he knew that Herb was a great ref. And like I said, if you haven't watched it yet because we're coming in late, I just ask those that criticize Herb Dean, I just ask this: where would you want the referee to be? Because he's literally standing right there watching it, and he has his recollection of it, his accountability of it is fucking spot on. Spot on. The hand, the knee, the whole thing.